This is the open. All right, ready, roll playback. Roll playback. No, that's color bars. Stop.
Sorry, dude. My bad.
All right, let's go to studio. Is prompter ready yet?
Yes, I'm typing the script as fast as I can. Do you know what this is doing to my nails?
All right, I can get this tape figured out. Hang on just a second. Let me just, I think I got, oh no, geez, oh gosh. All right, let's go to announce. Audio, you ready with announcer?
All right, I have it right here. All right, yeah, ready to go.
Right, Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked?
How about talent? Where's talent? Is makeup done yet?
No, that's my good side. I need help on the other side.
All right, let's try this again, please. Roll videotape.
Live from Laurel Communications Studios, Chicago's Safe Humane presents Diamonds in the Ruff, a telethon to raise funds and awareness for the unique power of the human-dog bond. Hosted by a lifelong dog lover and a multiple Emmy Award winner. Here's your host, Gene Sparrow.
Our whole broadcast has gone to the dogs, and we love it. Good evening, and welcome to Safe Humane Chicago's Diamonds in the Ruff. I'm Gene Sparrow, and we are delighted to be joined tonight by the real stars of the show, several court case dogs and their significant others right here in our dedicated dog studio. Say hello to Poe, Nola, and Chocolate Drop, and say also hello to their companions. Wave, guys. Hello. We will hear all their stories coming up tonight. You will not want to miss a moment of it. We are coming to you live this evening from the studios of Laurel Communications, the newest webcast facility in the Chicago area. Hey, control room, multiple cameras, video, audio support, all the tools and technicians that we need to bring you this incredible event. Now, at this point in time, you've no doubt been on Zoom calls and WebEx and everything else. Well, tonight will not be one of those. We will be checking in all around the country with people who have incredible entertainment, marvelous prizes, and some captivating contests too. Plus stories, loads and loads of wonderful stories. Some will make you laugh, some will make you say aw, and some will form a big old lump right here in your throat and pull at your heartstrings. There are a wide range of emotions when it comes to the work of Safe Humane Chicago. Now, I'm a dog lover myself. I've never made a secret of it, and I've been well aware of Safe Humane and the wonderful work they do for years now. I met them while they were promoting the transformative power of the human-dog bond, and the minute I saw all those great court case dogs who were looking for homes and found some and saw what good they were able to do in communities all over the city, it made me a lifelong supporter. Now, if you are watching tonight on Facebook, we encourage you and we hope that you'll hit the share button to let your friends, your family, your entire social circle know that you are engaged in something really special tonight. They will thank you, and we thank you for helping us to spread the word to people who haven't heard of Safe Humane Chicago. We also hope that you will send us pictures of your dogs or whoever you're watching with you tonight, whether you're on social media or on YouTube or wherever. So tonight, our first guest comes to us all the way from Colorado. We welcome to our Diamonds in the Ruff, Mary Rutherford, and court case dog Piglet. Hello and welcome, you guys. It's so nice to see you. Mary and Piglet are the presenting sponsors for Safe Humane Chicago event tonight. We are grateful for your support. Oh my gosh, you guys are, look who's the star right in front of the camera.
Hey.
Uh-oh, I think our feed is breaking up just a little bit. Mary, I hope we get it straight because we want to understand what prompted you to get involved at this level.
Hear you.
Oh, and now I can hear you. Okay, awesome. Tell us why you decided to get involved at this level and be a presenting sponsor tonight. And right now, as we get ready to hear from Mary, we're looking at photos of Piglet. And you know what? Here's the thing. We're all dog lovers, so pictures of dogs are the best things ever. Look at that cute face. Dad Punum. Oh. So cute. Oh, wait. I've had that toy at home as well. I think we lost the feed from Mary, but Piglet's story is wonderful, and she has friends from all over and decided to support us tonight, and we're so grateful for that. Now, our new friend, Dan Rodriguez, heard about the show tonight and wanted to be a part of it too, but he's on the road a lot this month, traveling and doing small socially distanced outdoor shows, and we're honored that he pulled his van over on the side of the road to record a song for us and join in tonight's celebration. I just hope he put his hazards on. Dan, what's going on?
Hello, Telethoners. My name is Dan Rodriguez. I'm a singer-songwriter based out of Minneapolis. Right now, it's full of snow in Minneapolis, and I am in the nice warm weather down in Nashville. But I pulled my van over to the side of the road by this little park. There's some ducks, and there's some things around here. It's beautiful, and I know I can't be there with you in person. I know this event is normally something that is put on with a whole group of people. It's a fun party, but I wanted to be a part of this party here tonight. And I wanted to be a part of it because Safe Humane Chicago does some amazing work, and so I wanted to partner with them, and they asked me to be a part of it in this way, and so I want to dedicate this song to you and to the folks over at Safe Humane Chicago, and it's just kind of about when we can get back together again and see each other and do the real party in person, and that's what this song is all about. So it goes like this. Come on down, it's been too long, haven't seen you for a while. We are bound for revival, so come on, help me light the fire. When you see me, and I see you, a little more hope is gonna shine on through. Cause you need me, like I need you. The world is right when I see you. Ring the bell, let's get started, and we'll leave it all behind. Raise a glass, the heavy-hearted days are no longer mine. When you see me, and I see you, a little more hope is gonna shine on through. Cause you need me, like I need you. And the world is right when I see you. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. When you see me, and I see you, a little more hope is gonna shine on through. Cause you need me, like I need you. And the world is right when I see you. When you see me, and I see you, a little more hope is gonna shine on through. Cause you need me, like I need you. And the world is right when I see you. Yes, the world is right when I see you. Oh, the world is right when I see you. When I see you. Now go make lots of donations and buy a bunch of raffle tickets and.
Yep, I heard him, and you heard Dan too. So if you want to donate, maybe $50 right now, text donate 50 to 76278. And we completely agree with Dan that it's going to be wonderful when we can all see each other again in person and celebrate Safe Humane Chicago together. But for now, We've got lots going on right here, right now. And if you're just joining us, this is Diamonds in the Rough. I'm Jean Sparrow, and we are glad that you've chosen to join us tonight. We've got dogs in the house. We've got lots of fun stuff ahead, and we're keeping a close eye on what I'm liking to call the thermometer of generosity. It has been going steadily up, and it's pretty cool. Look at that right there over my shoulder. $15,715. Thank you so much for your generosity, and keep on texting and donating on the site, and giving and being so generous with your money and your energy. Achieving our funding goal tonight will help keep Safe Humane Chicago and its programs going and keep progress alive, because that's what it's really about, is moving forward. And you are here because you're part of the Safe Humane family, and your financial support is a strong vote to declare that you're a proud member of this family and an active supporter of everything that we do. Now, as I just mentioned, you can donate either if you're on your laptop or if you have your phone out, you can text. You can also bid on some really awesome prizes. Plus, we have great Safe Humane Chicago merchandise for you to purchase. We'll show you how to do that in just a few minutes. But first, I got to tell you about something that you'll want to participate in a fun way tonight. We need your support for this next one. Everyone watching can help us choose the winner of our face mask contest. We asked all of you to send us photos of yourselves, how you're keeping yourself and the community safe and representing Safe Humane Chicago at the same time. And in return, we promise to reward one lucky supporter with some coveted Safe Humane Chicago winter swag. We've got a knit cap, a hoodie, long sleeve t-shirt waiting for the winner tonight. And we really did love seeing everybody's posts and everybody's photos in their face masks. So let's take a look at some of what you sent in. And out of all the pictures that you sent in, we have picked out our 3 favorites, but we couldn't decide who should actually win all the winter swag. So that's where you come in. We need your votes. And it's easy to vote, $1 per vote, and you can vote as many times as you'd like. Congratulations going out to our 3 finalists. We'll tell you who they are right here: Martha A., Alexis B., and Chris B. Yay! And if you want to vote, go to diamonds2020.givesmart.com and you can cast your vote right now. If you get item 601, that's a vote for Martha A. If you have item 602, that's a vote for Alexis B. And if you choose item 603, that's a vote for Chris B. We will announce the winner toward the end of the show, so get your votes in now. Yay! I love the fabulosity and cuteness of it all. Once again, thank you for joining us. You will not want to miss what's right around the corner. We have a big old boy named Poe who's going to come and sit on the couch with us. His owner, Andrew, will share why Poe's gentle nature is a true miracle today. And a little bit later, musical guest Paul Fowl performs a wonderful song called Happy to Be Here. We're happy to be here with you. This is Safe Humane Chicago's Diamonds in the Rough.
We're following CDC guidelines in the studio and taking care of each other. Our humans are staying 6 feet apart, which is the length of a good leash.
Our humans are wearing masks properly. But when they cannot, as in an interview, they are with only 1 or 2 other people and stay at least 6 feet apart.
Our humans are disinfecting their hands in studio surfaces. And we have plenty of fresh air and rooms for separating.
Well, welcome back. We appreciate you to Diamonds in the Rough. It's a virtual event that is attracting viewers from all around the world this evening. We are so pleased to introduce you to a big, handsome boy. His name is Poe, and he has become the face of this event. You can actually see his picture on all of the stuff that we've been showing, all of our promotional materials. And we've gotten to know him as a gentle, patient, well-mannered dog. And his owner, Andrew, is with us now to share Poe's incredible story. So hello, Andrew. It's good to see you again. I know it's been a little bit, but boy, look at this dude. My big baby. Yes, he is. So tell us a little bit about Poe's story and how he got to be who he is.
So I saw Poe about a year ago, August, and found out that he was part of an animal abuse case and quickly became a court case dog. And then after that, I snatched him up. I saw him, and I was like, I remember seeing him out in the field saying, I want him.
Yes, I can see why. He's the sweetest, sweetest guy. Oh, and he gives big kisses too. So what's his favorite thing to do? He's been part of your household for a while now.
So he's really good. His favorite thing probably right now is competitive nose work.
Really?
Which is a sport for dogs, and we actually just last weekend got our second title.
Wow.
So with lots of ribbons, and yeah, he loves it. He's really good at it.
What's involved in nose work?
So think about drug and bomb sniffing type of thing, except we don't use drugs and bombs. We use essential oils. And so they have to find little tiny scents somewhere in a room or in a box.
Huh.
And that's what he does.
And I thought it was mainly hounds that did that kind of work.
No,
so dogs. And what kind of dog is Poe? Do you know?
Poe is a 100% American bully.
Oh.
So yeah.
Poe. You're such a good boy. You know what, Poe? I have a treat for you.
Go say hi.
Want to say hi to me?
Poe.
He's like, nope, I like my daddy, and that's it. I got a treat. So,
there you go.
Come here, boy.
Oh, my God. Oh.
Hey, boy. There you go, handsome.
There you go.
Yes. And he's gentle with the treats, too. Well, Andrew, we appreciate you and I met years ago when I was still doing morning television in Chicago, and you brought a lot of Safe Humane's dogs with Peace for Pits and a lot of the other rescues to our couch. So appreciate all the work that you do, and I'm glad that you've got a handsome fella like this to reward your work.
You're a good boy.
Oh, that's a good boy.
Thank you.
Now, Poe was also joined by 3 other dogs, all of them court case dogs, in the fun opening video that we saw in tonight's event, you know, when they were running stuff. So special thanks, of course, to Poe and Andrew, who we just met. Also, Nuno, Natalie, Smitten with Tracy, and Ruby with Kristen and Brian. Now, in typical Diamonds in the Rough event, you always see the gifts and the prizes at the front door, on the tables inside the banquet hall. That's a part of all the excitement of a live event. Well, one of the nice things about our virtual event this year is you don't even have to get out of your chair to see the prizes. We have a long list of fabulous gifts and prizes, a silent auction, and a raffle too. And here's a look at all of the goodies.
If you love red wine, item 301 is for you. And it's a raffle, not an auction, so that means you don't have to be the high bidder here. A $5 raffle ticket is all it takes for a chance to win these 8 really nice bottles of red wine. The total value of this package is $450 and includes 2 Safe Humane Chicago stemless wine glasses. Item 212 is a beautiful silver ring donated by James & Sons Fine Jewelers. The ring was designed by John Hardy and is a size 7.5. It includes cleaning supplies and is valued at $275. If you're a golfer or you know a golfer, you'll want to bid on item 213. There's an excellent Callaway wedge in this item, some really fun Heineken golf balls, but take a look at the Safe Humane Chicago tee holders and Safe Humane Chicago logo golf balls. You'll be the only one of your friends with these. If you have a small dog, you'll want a raffle ticket for item 311. It includes a medium-sized Sherpa dog carrier, a really nice calming dog bed, some Benny Bones, and some cooling pads. We'll even include a Safe Humane Chicago small collar. And we have not 1, but 2 skincare sets from Mad Hippie. Item 313 is a raffle. It's the hydrating skincare set. Item 210 is an auction. It's the Skin Brightening Skincare Set. Happy bidding!
Y'all are so lucky that I'm not online right now trying to compete with you for the wine and the skincare products and pretty much everything on there. If you want to view all of the silent auction and raffle items, you can bid and buy raffle tickets and check in to see if you've been outbid. And here's what you do. If you're on your phone, text Diamonds 2020 to 76278 to view, to bid, and to buy. If you're on your laptop, you go to diamonds2020.givesmart.com to view, bid, and buy. And here's a note. If you went online before today, like say you did it earlier in the week, make sure you revisit the auction and raffle site this evening because we've added lots of new exciting items today just for tonight. And if you're participating in the silent auction, winners will be notified at the end of the night. Raffle winners will be selected and notified on October 30th. So good luck to you with all of that. Now, the fact that we are coming to you as a virtual event is all the proof you need that we're indeed living through challenging times. I think we've all kind of established that at this point. We are facing significant challenges on so many fronts: health, racial justice, neighborhood safety, and so many other things. Safe Humane Chicago is no stranger to these issues or to the people who are most affected by these challenges. We do not claim to have all of the answers, but there is one thing we do know. There is a powerful healing in something as simple as petting a dog or just sitting next to one. Safe Humane Chicago is many programs, many pups, and many people. It's a mosaic, a tapestry of various life experiences with a common purpose. Take a look.
Safe Humane Chicago is all about people and dogs.
It's about people helping dogs.
It's about people helping dogs, helping people to build safer, more humane communities.
"20 years ago, Safe Humane Chicago began humbly, with noble aspirations.
An organization born of a neighborhood association committee to share public spaces wisely.
Today, Safe Humane Chicago is a humane innovator, creating connections and opportunities for dogs and people impacted by violence or challenged by poverty and trauma.
Hardworking, productive, results-driven, compassionate.
Safe Humane Chicago has a unique approach to community change, the transformative power of the human-animal bond.
Because of Safe Humane Chicago, we are a safer, more humane city.
We are collaboration.
Safe Humane Chicago is education.
We are advocacy.
We are community.
Safe Humane Chicago creates second chances.
Safe Humane Chicago means a brighter future for dogs and people.
Safe Humane Chicago means hope and new paths for those in need.
Thousands of dogs, thousands of human participants and recipients, youth, adults re-entering the community, veterans, and others impacted by trauma.
Safe Humane stands ready to learn and grow in Chicago and beyond in the years ahead.
Safe Humane Chicago is poised for the future and an even more safer, more just city. To those who've donated time, energy, hearts, and hope, we say thank you.
If you've committed your dollars, we say thank you. You are essential.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you
very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
When we hit the 30-year mark, what will we say? What will we be able to show?
Just you wait. It's gonna be great. Join us.
Join us. We need you. The best is yet to come.
Truly something to believe in, that the best is yet to come. And we can say that with a whole lot of confidence because of the people who are preparing to lead by example in the years to come. Our next message this evening comes from an incredible young woman by the name of Millie Donahue. Millie's work on behalf of Safe Humane is truly inspiring, and her story provides a tangible example of how Safe Humane Chicago is helping to change lives.
Everyone, my name is Millie Donahue. I am a second-year veterinary student at Ross University. I'm really excited to be here tonight at Diamonds in the Rough supporting Safe Humane Chicago. This organization is so important to me. Let me tell you why. I actually learned about Safe Humane Chicago when I did an internship with them after my freshman year of college. During that internship, I got to see so much of the good work that Safe Humane does, but I also saw the heartbreaking side, which is how animals are neglected and abused and mistreated. That's really hard to witness, but seeing an organization stay positive and continue to fight the fight for dogs was beautiful, and I was so glad to be there and witness what Safe Humane Chicago does for dogs. That was actually what led me to apply to veterinary medicine, because I saw people doing everything they could to help animals, and I decided that that was something I also wanted to do. However, a huge part of Safe Humane Chicago is also the realization that dogs do so much for us as people, and we need them, so they deserve our respect and our love. When you look at Safe Humane's programs, the way they match dogs with veterans and their at-risk youth programs, you can see that Safe Humane Chicago really cares about building bonds with dogs and the community. And that's how we're gonna actually change people's intentions towards animals, is by helping everyone come together. So the community aspect of Safe Humane Chicago is just as important as all the good work they do for dogs. And that's something I really value, is a place that builds a community. Because of my love for Safe Humane Chicago and all that they do, I actually helped plan a virtual 5K fundraiser this fall to try and raise money during the pandemic. And it was really successful and really fun, and I was so glad I got the chance to support Safe Humane Chicago. This is an organization I hope to continue to support for many, many years to come. Thank you.
Aw, thank you, Millie. We can't wait until you're a vet and we can bring our dogs to you. And as we just heard Millie so eloquently tell us why the work of Safe Humane Chicago is so important to her, and it's also so important to Chicago. And to keep that work going, to keep the promise and the potential thriving, it's critical that we all step up and invest in a cause that has a proven return on investment. Because this is a movement with a legacy of wise stewardship. All proceeds are plowed into programs and people to make communities more safe and more just. With your help, a young woman in high school can gain fresh confidence as she trains a neglected dog who's starving for social contact. With your contribution, a whimpering dog who's caught up in the court system can wag its tail again from the sight of a volunteer dog walker. With your donation, someone in recovery looking for purpose on a path of redemption can be paired with a dog desperate for attention and direction. And it's not too soon to say thank you to you, because we've had an incredible outpouring tonight. I mean, you're the superstars of tonight because you help us keep going. We've had so many of you bringing in donations, and we thank each and every one of you. Our tote board is up to close to 20,000. Oh. Whoa. I wasn't expecting that tonight, but this just in. We have received a news flash. A Safe Humane Chicago anonymous supporter has just announced that they will match all donations made through the end of tonight's program. So that means for every single dollar you donate, Safe Humane Chicago will see $2. So yeah, it's a matching that you just can't delay. Come on, send the money in and make your contribution count for $2. We've also got lots of comments coming in on social media. I just got a stack of them here from Carrie. I look so forward to celebrating at Diamonds every year. Though it is a little different, we are together. So true, Carrie. We appreciate it. Good to see everyone. I miss you. We miss everyone in person. Josh Feeney. Hey, Josh. Josh says, these videos are always so inspiring to me. Donate it. Thank you. Appreciate you. Maria says, baby Casey in a Safe Humane tee. Oh, she put a picture of her doggy gazing at his dad's Safe Humane mask. Thank you so much for the support. She's voting now. Okay, yep, get your votes in for the face mask contest too. $1 a vote, so even if you can only donate a little bit, we understand if money's tight, But if you can spare $1 and do a vote, we sure do appreciate it. Kate Freeberger says she was a Safe Humane Chicago youth leader. And just like Millie, she went to veterinary school too, and now she's a vet in Michigan. That's all right, Kate, I love it. And Richard Trostel, Safe Humane was my start, and honestly, the most valuable experience I could have ever gotten. The variety of dogs and quality of people you all work with is second to none. We'll always love you guys. So this is someone who is participating in one of Safe Humane's programs. Man, Richard, thank you so much. Tonight's telethon is the absolute perfect opportunity to launch the latest in Safe Humane merch. Yep, for those of you who want to be styling and socially conscious, like our members in our control room, like Cynthia, our fearless leader, we have just the ticket for you. Great modeling, my darling. These are the new long sleeve Safe Humane shirts, the perfect extra layer now that summer is behind us. Yeah, we're all wishing for warmer weather, but you can wear the warmth. Soft, warm, and always popular with the Safe Humane graphics and logo. So order your Safe Humane Chicago gear and accessories right now. If you're on your phone, text Diamonds 2020 to 76278 to place your order. And if you're on your laptop or computer, go to diamonds2020.givesmart.com to place your order. And shipping is included in the price of your items, and they will ship within 14 days. Thank you so much for representing Safe Humane Chicago when you're out and about. And remember, every time you wear something and somebody sees a logo, they might ask you about it, and that's your opportunity to share the word and share the love and maybe some extra awareness too. Now, the perfect fashion combination is a new Safe Humane long sleeve shirt with a Safe Humane face mask. And here's a reminder, don't forget to cast your vote for your favorite face mask photo. Just $1 a vote, and we encourage you to vote early, vote often, the old Chicago way. Here are our 3 finalists. Go to diamonds2020.givesmart.com to vote now. If you click on item 601, that's a vote for Martha A. 602 is a vote for the fabulous Alexis B. And item 603 is a vote for Chris B. and Bebe. Again, we are announcing the winner toward the end of the show, so get your votes in now. Thank you so much for joining us for Diamonds in the Rough. I'm Jean Sparrow. Thank you for joining us. Coming up in just a few minutes, we're going to talk to Nola and Steven. They're joining us for a chat. And a little bit later, a song from a special guest that'll make you feel happy to be here. Welcome back to Diamonds in the Rough. We are raising awareness about the transformative power of the bond between humans and dogs. And we are so pleased to introduce you right now to Nola and her companion, Steven. Welcome, Steven. Good to see you again.
Hi, Jean.
How are you?
Fine, how are you? Nola
it looks like Nola's like, I want to talk, Daddy. I want to talk in the mic. Do you want one of these, Miss Nola? No, she's like, I see myself on the TV. So tell us, Steven, tell us your story about Nola, how you got her, how she came into your life. You're a good girl.
Roughly 9 years ago, Nola was rescued by Safe Humane in a basement with 9 to 10 other dogs that were forced to fight. Nola was actually forced to breed twice and also forced to fight. And she has this is a battle scar.
You can see right here, yeah.
Yeah, she's got her battle scars.
Yeah.
So she was very timid and shy, and took a while to come around, but now she's the boss of the house.
Of course she is.
She likes to boss around her 2 younger brothers, Drake and Meatball. So she's the queen right now.
I love it. What are some of the things she loves to do? I mean, clearly she loves her treats.
Yes, she loves to eat ice. She loves to chase possums. She's actually destroyed a couple of rabbits, unfortunately.
Ooh.
Yeah, and she loves to bark at the mail lady.
Oh, does she? But the mail lady still loves her, right?
Still loves her.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
Good girl, Miss. And she's so good with taking treats. It's so amazing how these pups, even though they have a hard start at life, they end up still being so loving. We could learn a lot from them, huh?
Learn a lot. She's definitely come around. She's a people person. She's really sweet, very protective of family and her younger brothers, her younger canine brothers, and she just loves love.
Oh, and that tail.
And
that tail is the story, honey.
Yeah. Her code word is wiggle butts. So as soon as you say wiggle butts, that tail gets a wagging and
hey,
she wants to
wiggle
go
butts.
outside.
Hey, wiggle butts. How you doing, girl? She's like, you don't have any more treats in that hand, lady. I don't like you like that. Yes, you do. Good girl. Well, thank you so much for supporting Safe Humane Chicago, having one of the dogs come in and having her be a part of your family and sharing her with us. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, Stephen. And I appreciate you, sweet girl. Yes. All right. Now, coming up, this is my favorite part of the show, is to play with the dogs, to be 100% honest. Next up, though, we have a very special guest. His name is Andrew Rue Yori. He is best known as the Canine Ninja from the NBC hit show American Ninja Warrior. Now, you may not know this, but Safe Humane Chicago and Rue Yori go way back. We first met Rue well before the court case dog program even existed. It's when we used videos of his dog, Wallace the Pit Bull, a disc dog champion that you see right there. He would come to our community and youth leader talks on discrimination against pit bull type of dogs. So if you were at the very first Diamonds in the Rough back in 2011, you may have met him and his wife, Clara, and had a picture taken with victory dog Hector. And since we first met him, he's become a bona fide celebrity on American Ninja Warrior, most recently competing in season 12. So let's hear directly from Rue Yori, the Canine Ninja, about his passion.
Welcome to Canine Ninja Warrior. Nestled under the trees.
Thanks, Gene. So I have a video where I'm talking about starting my training for American Ninja Warrior that I don't remember making at all. I also don't remember the police officers, firefighters, and paramedics that were called to the scene because I slipped off a bar, fell on my head, and knocked myself completely unresponsive. What I do remember, though, the best way I can describe it, is feeling like I was drifting away on a current until a question flashed through my mind. What about Clara and the dogs? And that question made me start to fight that current. Unfortunately, I woke up. Now, Claire and I are known for adopting our dogs and encouraging others to do the same, so we are often thanked for saving them. But as we all know here, the real question is often who saved who. And for me, I feel like that definitely applies. I am so grateful to have been there and been present for the final years of all of our dogs after that accident. Angus, Wallace, Hector, Mindy, and Scooby. And it was in Hector's honor that we started fostering court case dogs through Safe Humane Chicago, and that is how Johnny here became a member of the Yori family. I'm also grateful that I got the opportunity to compete on American Ninja Warrior after I recovered. And I've been able to use that platform to bring awareness to all the dogs that we fight for every day. I'm also grateful that our current dogs, like Johnny here, have continued to inspire others and showcase that all dogs of all sizes, of all backgrounds, deserve the chance to save a person of their very own, right? So when we got Johnny, when he came to live with us, he was scared of going down a few stairs to go out to the backyard. And now, well, he's mastered those stairs, and then some. Take a look.
Welcome to Canine Ninja Warrior. Nestled under the trees, we have 6 grueling obstacles for the athletes to complete today. And next up is Johnny, a pit bull rescued from a dogfighting situation. Let's see how he does on the course. He's off to a great start, bounding through these steps. And he makes it through the first obstacle. He's picking his path under the cargo crawl. There he goes. And he's through, making it look easy. Next up is the tricky balance obstacle, the tire beam. Let's see how he handles this one. Right up and over. This dog's looking like a serious competitor. But next up is the Ninja Killer. No dog has made it past the zip line today. Johnny's looking confident. He's got a good grip. Oh my gosh, he's doing it, everybody! He's doing it! And he does it! Johnny, the first one to conquer the zip line. Let's see that one again. Look how focused he is on that rope. I think Johnny has what it takes to be our first finisher. He is looking a bit winded though, and he's still got 2 obstacles left as he lines up for the tunnel run. There he goes, he's in. And he's through, and immediately eyes up that mega wall. Will Johnny be our first finisher? Here we go. And he does it! Just like that, Johnny hits the buzzer. To think back to where Johnny came from just a few years ago, found chained in a basement with 9 other dogs, rescued, adopted, and now hitting his very first buzzer on K9 Ninja Warrior. Congratulations, Johnny. You earned it.
Way to go, Johnny. So joining us live, Johnny and Ruff from Minnesota, and with me here is Kim Boggs, the Safe Humane Chicago Board President. Yay!
Hi, everyone. Hey, Ruff. I bet some of the people watching remember how timid Johnny was, and it's so great to see Johnny so confident and skilled. Were there any tricks that gave him a really hard time that were more difficult to train him on?
Yeah, I think the hardest one was actually the zip line. So much for pit bull and their locking jaws. He couldn't really do that one initially, but it was Ninja Warrior, so we needed to be hanging from something. So we worked on it, we built up to it, and he pulled it off.
You know what? That's a miracle that you even got him to grab onto that rope to begin with. But Ruff, I have to tell you, I love the part of your story when you talk about who saved who, because I think a lot of us who have adopted dogs feel that way, that, you know, they saved us as much as we saved them. So how did your dogs, all of them, plus Johnny, help you get through the difficult times with your injury and then after that?
Yeah, it was tough for me, you know, going from kind of a high level athlete to having trouble going shopping because I would get dizzy looking at the shelves. And, you know, it was during that time when we knew that Wallace had a certain type of cancer. So silver lining around that is that we created a bucket list and we did everything we possibly could with Wallace just to enjoy the time we had with him. That was a great distraction and really helped me through that time. And although it was a really sad time, it was some of the best memories that I have of my life so far and really helped me get through that point to get me back to 100% where I am now and able to compete for the dogs.
I love that.
That's awesome. So we have loved watching you on American Ninja Warrior for the past couple of seasons, and this season just ended. Tell us a little bit about how you did this season and how much money you raised.
Yeah, unfortunately, hit another buzzer. Whoop, whoop, in qualifier. Semifinals didn't go quite as well, but we still raised over $13,000 this year. I think total over the 3 years, I've raised $60,000 through being a competitor.
That's amazing.
We made a donation tonight of $1,000, and I hear it's maybe get matched. So turn it to 2. So yeah,
that's awesome.
Yes.
Woo! As always, and grateful to be here. Thank you.
That's awesome, and you know Johnny's the superstar right there. My
That's
favorite,
right.
my favorite part is that ear. I know that's part of his story too, but it's just like, it just sticks up and it's listening to us. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for your kind and generous donation. And yes, it will be matched, so it'll go twice as far. We appreciate you.
Rock on. Thank you so much.
Yes. And we are going to turn raising some money for Safe Humane into some programs right here in the studio. Kim, thank you for coming and joining us with your beautiful sparkly shoes. I wish we had a shoe cam there we go, like Wendy Williams. There's no place like home. There is no place like home, which is something you might be saying right now. Now, a few minutes ago, we showed you a whole bunch of raffle and auction items, incredible lineup of prizes, but you ain't seen nothing yet. Why don't you check this out?
Coffee connoisseurs, get your bids in for auction item 215. This item is everything you could want to enjoy that perfect cup. It includes an electric kettle by Fellow, a Chemex 6-cup coffee maker, and Metropolis coffee. These kettles are sleek and works of art all on their own. Speaking of works of art, while you enjoy your freshly poured cup of coffee, you can admire your new piece of Chicago photo art on your wall. Auction item 205 is ready to hang 16 by 20 inch canvas print of the Chicago L Track street scene from Chicago's very own Will Byington. You should probably bid on auction item 206 immediately if, like us, you don't have a green thumb. This gorgeous wood and moss wall art by Norman Lee will look perfect in any home. No watering or sunlight required. And the husband and wife team behind Norman Lee adopted a Safe Humane Chicago court case dog. You have 3 chances to win raffle item 324. We have 3 $100 gift certificates for Solo eyewear sunglasses, and we'll pull 3 names in a random drawing. You could win 1 or all 3. These glasses not only look great, but are also made with sustainable materials, and the company donates 10% of its profits to provide eye care for those in need. Do you know a guy or gal who needs an indestructible but still fashionable wallet? Grab some raffle tickets for item 329. These unique, sleek and sturdy Ridge wallets are new on the scene and getting rave reviews. The last item we're featuring in studio tonight is an original painting by Chicago artist Susan Rodwan. Susan is known for capturing urban American in her paintings of Chicago neighborhoods. This painting of Rosebud Italian Restaurant in River North could be yours if you're the high bidder on auction item 209. Get those bids in.
Again, I want to compete with you for these auction and raffle items, but I'm sitting here without my phone. So how do you view all the auction and raffle items? You can bid and buy raffle tickets. You can check in to see if you've been outbid. Well, here's how. It's pretty easy. On your smartphone, just text Diamonds 2020 to 76278 to view, to bid, and to buy. On a computer, go to diamonds2020.givesmart.com to view, to bid, and to buy. See, are you sensing a theme at this point? View, bid, buy. Auction winners will be notified at the end of tonight, and raffle winners will be selected and notified on October 30th, tomorrow. So good luck to you. Now it is time for us to have another canine on the couch. And now we welcome Chocolate Drop, who, by the way, is now known as Nola, our second Nola of the night, and joined this evening by her companion, her significant other, Katie. So welcome. Thank you so much for joining us.
I'm so happy to be here.
It looks like somebody's really focused on their treats. So tell us her story.
So Nola came in with a group of dogs, I believe, and they all had candy bar or candy names when they came to animal control. I met her actually at a Doggies and Denim fashion show.
Oh, so she's a model. Okay, darling.
She is. My friend was volunteering for Safe Humane, and she told us about the event, and I wasn't even thinking about adopting an animal at the time, but I saw her and I got to meet her after the fashion show, and I just knew she was my dog.
Yep, she picked you, didn't she?
She did.
Yeah, that's what happens. The same thing happened to me in a very similar fashion. So what kinds of things does Nola like to do other than treats? Because I have to say her laser focus is pretty awesome. I mean, she's got ears forward, facing down. She hasn't even looked over here, not once.
Yeah, she'll do anything for food. Well, Nola's favorite activities, I'd say it's a toss-up between looking out the window for every dog and cat that goes by and taking walks around the neighborhood to say hello to all her dog friends.
Oh, that's awesome. And she also does work with other Safe Humane programs too, right? Or she did?
Yes, she did quite a bit actually before even I adopted her. She was trained at Lifetime Bonds. And which is actually from that photo over there.
Oh, wonderful.
And I believe the program's called Youth Leaders, and she visited quite a few elementary and high schools and met all the students that participated in those programs.
Oh, I love it. I hope that we get back to outside again so she can get back to work, because clearly she's just getting her treats on her good looks now, not on the work that she does. Not that I blame you one bit,
She gets a lot for
Katie.
free.
Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you so much for giving a home to a court case dog and continuing her great work. We appreciate it and we appreciate you. All right, Miss Nola, it was nice to meet you and your butt. Wait, let me see if she'll pay attention over here. Hey, girl, hey. Yep, nah, it's okay. I'll say hey to her later.
Thank you.
I almost put that treat in my mouth. That just goes to show you. Stay right there. We'll hang out for a little bit. We are glad you're here, and we are delighted that you are going to stick around with us. We have more fun, great stories, and a performance from one of the coolest cats in Los Angeles coming up for you. This is Safe Humane Chicago's Diamonds in the Rough. Well, hello. If you have been with us since we started just after 7, thank you to you. We appreciate you for hanging out with us. And if you've just joined us, welcome to the festivities. This is Safe Humane Chicago's Diamonds in the Rough Telethon. I'm Jean Sparrow, your host for the evening, and we're coming to you live this evening from the studios of Laurel Communications, the newest webcast facility in the Chicago area. That's our great team in the control room, socially distanced and doing great work with their masks on. We are also joined by some very special four-legged guests. We've got Poe, Nola, and Chocolate Drop, and their two-legged handlers, Andrew, Stephen, and Katie. And one of the Chocolate Drop, also known as Nola, has just decided to hang out with us because we had the treats, because we got the good treats, babies. We also have good treats, wonderful gifts to bid on. Incredible raffle prizes and donations are pouring in. Oh my goodness, we have almost doubled the money since we've been on this evening. Thank you so much, because you are the superstars of tonight. Look at that, $21,631, and it just keeps ticking up and up. We appreciate you. Now, some of you are joining us on Facebook, others on YouTube, and we appreciate all the shout outs and all of your messages of encouragement. I've got another stack right here that just came hot off the presses. Let's start with Kristen, who says, I really like the new merch. Now I have Safe Humane Chicago drinking glasses to match my wine glasses. Nice. I appreciate it too, Kristen. And I also love that you got the wine glasses first. I think you're my people. Helen, who says, the day we brought home our foster dog, Tico, formerly known as Tickle, was the day that changed my life. I learned about the one-of-a-kind Safe Humane Chicago, signed up for manners class, and helped a bit with the website. 5+ years later, Tico is our beloved foster fail. Oh, I love these stories. Allison Tarr, I know Allison. Bronco, I love Bronco. Bronco is listening to this segment and borking up a storm. I know he is. He's like, woof, woof. That's how Allison's like one of my neighbors, which is it's the smallest world. Either that or he needs a snacko. Yeah, I'm guessing that's what it is. She also knows Yvonne, who's doing the voiceover, so it'll be extra funny. Yep, you do. We all know you, and we know Bronco. And tell him, woof, from me and B. To Heather, she says she's looking forward to listening to Paul. She could listen to him sing all night long. So thanks for bringing him back to sing for us. Okay, cool. We've got him coming up in just a little bit. And we want to say that Safe Humane Chicago right now represents all of Chicago. It takes contributions from so many people in so many different ways to make it happen. And right now, Cynthia Bathurst, the CEO and co-founder of Safe Humane Chicago, joins us to talk more about all of that work. So how you feeling tonight?
I'm overwhelmed. In fact, I was thinking that I wasn't going to be able to talk after everything that's been going on this evening and looking at all the money and having you here. But then Nola decided, Chocolate Drop decided to stay.
Yeah.
And so, you know what? I'm feeling much better and much calmer.
Because it's that
That's right.
transformative bond that we've been talking about all night. It's, you know, all it takes is a little bit of love to help us move forward. So let's get into it and talk about, 20 years, considering what your aspirations were looking back then and where you are now, how do you think Safe Humane Chicago has been successful and why?
Well, we started with DAWG, dog. That's sort of how I pronounce DOG, right?
Yes.
And
the correct way.
The correct way, absolutely. Y'all know that. And so we wanted to share public spaces wisely, and that's what that organization did. But we wanted to do something more. We wanted to make Chicago safer and more humane. And so out of DAWG came Safe Humane. Big success. But you know, then we started worrying about the stereotyping. So we talked about dogs that maybe look like dogs that were pit bulls and all the things that come with that negative reinforcement. And we, with other organizations, wanted to have a big success in making dogs just be all dogs are individual. So that's part of our success.
Yeah.
And then we also wanted to make sure that we provided programs for dogs and for people who needed help with trauma and violence and poverty. So we implemented some of those programs, and then we got to start the Court Case Dog program. And I could go on, and I promise I won't. You know I could.
This is your show, honey. You can go on and on and on, because the reality is, though, is that Safe Humane is so many things now for so many people. Like I think for me, because my introduction was through the Court Case Dogs, that's how I think of you, even though I know you have other programs, but I think a lot of times we pay attention to the things that get the most attention, but there's so much other work that goes into it and so many little connecting pieces that aren't that little. For you, out of all the things that you've been able to do, look at that, just training her right there. Of all the things that you've done through Safe Humane, what do you think is the thing that you're the most proud of?
Well, it's funny that you say you think of us as Court Case Dogs, and that is the heart and soul of what changed it. When we were able to start the Court Case Dog programs, when only 2% got out alive, and now 98% do, and we have over 1,400 dogs in homes or having been in homes, that is a huge success. But you know, even bigger than that are two things that I really want everybody to understand. And that is, Court Case Dogs are treated just like any other dog at Animal Care and Control now. How cool is that? I mean, I could almost cry about that. And that's hugely important. And then the other thing is we brought play groups, so dogs could have quality of life while they were there. And it went from the Court Case Dogs, she was in playgroup, to all the dogs. And what that means is now the shelter is taking it on and as one of their programs, even though we're, you know, sort of isolated. We've got pens, we've got all kinds of things. That's a huge success and something I'm really, really proud of.
You should be proud of that. You really should, because there's so many biases against the kinds of dogs who end up being court case dogs, even though that isn't always just the kind of breed that's there, but it's part of it. And I think we can see a lot of parallels in the lives that we live now, you know,
right.
and around the world. Now, Diamonds in the Rough is the biggest celebration you do all year. And I think that the current situation lets us know, you know, the fact that it's virtual now with COVID-19 and everything, that's the clearest impact for people who might be watching now. But what are some other ways that the current quarantine quarantine and maybe increasing quarantine is affecting your organizational operation and affecting the programs?
Well, we could talk about the obstacles and the challenges, and a lot of us as volunteers are feeling sad because we can't go into the city shelter because of confinement and other safety concerns. But actually what we found is we've been able to do some other things. And in particular, we've been able to spend more time with court case dogs out in the community. And we've been able, because of donations, to put a whole lot more trainers into homes and help them with their dogs' work on behavioral issues. We've also started looking at the curriculum, and as a result, we wrote a grant, and I am so excited to tell everyone that for the first time ever, we're getting a grant from the Mental Insight Foundation for next year. That's going to help us take lifetime bonds and court case dogs and broaden it, get the documentation together, the webinars, and take it to other cities so Chicago can be very proud. And I am so excited about that because you know what? Now it's clear. Safe Humane's about community welfare, about bringing dogs and people equally together to heal and to make our community safer, more humane, and more just.
For everybody.
Yes.
I love it. I love that that's what's next because Chicago has always been such a big part of Safe Humane, but now Safe Humane is taking that model and spreading it elsewhere. So would you say that social justice is kind of a focus now for Safe Humane? I mean, not that it hasn't been.
Right, thank
right?
you,
It's
yes.
always been part of it, but now is it you think that you're going to talk more about that part of it and make the connection for people? Because I don't know that people always get that.
Absolutely, because while we had been doing it and we've been going into communities, we didn't focus on that as much. With the Mental Insight Foundation grant to take us broader, and then also we started reaching out to organizations like, I'm very happy to say, you know, my city, my block. Look, I always get it wrong.
My city. That's okay.
My block, my hood, my city. I started saying M3. Such a wonderful group, and we made a connection with them. We're going to make connections with other groups, go into the community and find out what they need to help people and animals be safer and more humane, and how we can do something about the equity of resources and other sorts of things.
That's right. Awesome. And finally, what do you hope for from tonight, from Diamonds in the Rough virtual?
Well, 3 things, but before I do those 3 things, I'll forget this because of everything that's been going on tonight. Jean, thank you from the bottom of my heart for doing this, for being a part of it. It's huge. But there are 3 things. One is we need resources. And yeah, of course we need money, but we need not even more just volunteers, but awareness. And you've already talked about that through the show, so thanks for doing that. I don't have to. And then the other thing is real engagement. I hope people are connecting with us, connecting with each other, and taking the message themselves. So I hope engagement and excitement comes from this because we really wanted to be a getting together again. And then finally, I just hope we're going to blow up the internet with all kinds of comments and pictures and how great this is and a real positive experience.
Yes, because I think we could use some love, and there's no better way to get love than through our pups. And somebody's going to be super full tonight.
I know. Somebody, I can hear the trainer people in me saying, Cynthia, would you slow down on the treats? But I wanted her to stay with me.
Yeah, because you know what? Because sometimes they help. I always used to find when we would have dogs as guests with our other guests, the show would go a whole lot smoother because you all calm down. Well, I have one last thank you, and that's to you for having Safe Humane Chicago and for the work that you do in the community with dogs and everything, because it covers a whole lot of bases. So
thank you. All of our youth and all of our dogs and all of our veterans, thank you.
Yes.
And thank all of the people out there.
Wonderful. And thank Miss Nola, too.
Yes, thank
Miss
you.
Chocolate Drop, because she's like, the treats have stopped. My job here is done. All right, so let's head out now to the West Coast where our friend Paul Fowl is joining us. And you may remember Paul. He was part of our live stream concert that celebrated Safe Humane Chicago's 20th anniversary in April. He recorded his song, Happy to Be, for us tonight with a special shout out for our event VIPs. So let's now go to LA.
Hello friends, my name is Paul Fowl. I'm a singer-songwriter that lives in Los Angeles. I came outside, got all this stuff set up because the sun was setting and it looked pretty, but now I think it's gonna go away during this performance, but it's okay. I'm sending it to you. It's coming right to Chicago, but it's good to be back here. Thank you so much for tuning in. I did a Facebook live stream with Safe Humane Chicago a few months ago towards the beginning of quarantine. And so it's good to be back with you guys again. I love you so much. and I want to play a song for you. This is from my first record. It's called Happy to Be. I think it fits the vibe. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. I love you, and here's Happy to Be. I got the greatest friends in the whole wide world. All I need is someone that's gonna make me happy, happy, happy to be. She can do what she likes, she can drink, she can smoke. As long as she fills my little heart full of hope. Happy, 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 happy to be. Wake me in the morning, babe, kiss on my cheek, yeah. Listening to the morning rain to put us to sleep. Oh, now, darling, you make me happy to be. Should I be looking for her, or will she look for me? Now's the time, pretty girl, come on and make me happy, happy, happy to be. At first I wasn't sure, but when am I ever? Now I'm thinking you and I can be together. Oh, now, baby, let's be happy to be. Wake me in the morning, babe, a kiss on my cheek. Listening to the morning rain put us to sleep. Oh, now, darling, you make me happy to be. Oh, now, darling, oh, you make me so happy to be. Thank you guys so much. I love you. Have a great night.
Oh, and we love you too, Paul. Thank you so much. And he's a great, talented musician whose talents we've already heard this year. And also, Paul recorded the Sweet Home Chicago that we've been playing in and out of the show all evening long. So we've been enjoying his sounds all night, and you might not have even known it. Now we're going to go back to Colorado and welcome back Mary Rutherford and court case dog Piglet. Oh, yay! How you doing?
We're good.
Awesome! Yay! We got you back. I was hoping we'd get you back before we got off tonight. Mary and Piglet, look how cute, are the presenting sponsors for Safe Humane Chicago's event tonight. We are grateful for your support, Mary. Tell us what prompted you and Piglet to get involved at this level.
Well, I actually had been speaking with Rue Yori, who I met through fundraiser he was holding for his dog, and I'd reached out to him and he told me about Safe Humane, and I said I'd be interested in fostering a dog. And so I saw Piggy's photo on the Safe Humane website and immediately wanted to foster her, so we brought her out here to Colorado.
Oh, that's so awesome. So she traveled all the way out there. Tell us a little bit about your life with her now, because she seems like the sweetest girl and the photos are so amazing. Tell us about her.
Piglet's an amazing being. She's extremely smart, and especially for a dog that spent, almost the first 9 months of her life in a shelter. So she wasn't as well socialized to humans and other dogs as she could have been, but thanks to the volunteers at Safe Humane who took a special interest in her, as they do with all the court case dogs, she was able to have some training in human contact, and I think that was really sort of critical for her ability to be successful.
Oh my goodness, we're looking at all the pictures of her with all of her friends and all of the love. We really appreciate you guys for being our presenting sponsor for tonight. And I'm sure that Piglet whispers in your ear tonight, Mama, you got to do more. You got to do more. And we appreciate you for listening. Does she actually do that?
Piggy always inspires me to do more for a number of reasons. But yes, we have that conversation daily.
Oh, I love it. Well, it's clear that you guys love each other. I'm glad that you found a spot to and made some time to talk with us again. Yes, give Mama kisses for tonight. We appreciate it. Oh, isn't it a miracle the way that they bounce back from the circumstances in which they start?
It is. They are just some of the most resilient dogs I've ever known.
Wonderful. Yeah. Well, we are glad that Piglet found you and that you found us here at Safe Humane Chicago. Stay safe in Colorado and give Piglet more kisses for us. And once again, thank you so much for your support because that makes tonight possible for us to keep the programs growing and moving forward and moving across the nation too. Thank you.
Thank you.
And good night. Appreciate it. Yes, Piglet and Mary are our presenting sponsors for tonight. Now, what does it actually take to stage a successful Diamonds in the Rough, virtually speaking? So many people, so much positive energy, and so much generosity. So we want to send love and many, many thanks to the following Diamonds 2020 sponsors. Presenting sponsor Piglet and companion Mary Rutherford, who you just met. Feature sponsors Salesforce and Linda Stein. Studio sponsor Berkeley Horkey, Kathy's companion, and broadcast sponsors Kimberly Boggs and Pam and Fred Sasser. Thanks also to our supporting sponsors, Animal Hospital of McHenry, G2 Commercial Services, Gimme the Books, Pete Singer and Mark Blue, and Tito's Homemade Vodka, which I'm sure made some of your evenings quite interesting tonight, so yay you. Our Diamond sponsors, Meg and Dan Donahue and Monty Struzener and family, as well as Cindy and Jeff Walsh. At this point, some of you may be wondering, what next? Wondering how you can step up and make a difference with Safe Humane. So here are some thoughts. In addition to your donations, we welcome your energy, your positivity, and your good ideas. You can also help us fundraise. You can host a small fundraiser of your own to sustain and grow our programs. Maybe one appeals to you a lot and you want to just support that one. Go for it. Spread the word on your social media channels. I know right now things might be tough and you may not be able to give the way you normally would, but if you just spread the word, maybe you'll reach somebody who can give a little something, and just having the awareness is what counts. You can also gather in small, safe groups to go dog walking, wear your Safe Humane gear so that you can show us off and let people see it and be aware of it. And if you want to connect with ideas or questions or anything, go to or send an email to getconnected@safehumane.org. And if you want to join us in the days ahead, watch for announcements for virtual training sessions. Now, when the COVID coast is finally clear, get ready to get back in shelters to help dogs and people impacted by violence and trauma. That's a lot of the work that we do, and there's so much to do right now. The need is great, and so is the Safe Humane community that responds to it. Before we say goodnight, we want to bring you the winner of the Safe Humane Chicago Face Mask Contest. Based on your votes, the winner is Alexis B. Well, of course, all that fabulousness and eyeshadow, of course. Congratulations, Alexis B. And thank you to Martha A. and Chris B. and Baby 2 for participating, and everybody who sent in a picture to our face mask contest. Once again, we want to thank you too for being a part of our virtual telethon tonight. It's been an incredible experience. A recording of tonight's program will be available on Facebook and on YouTube, and we encourage you and we hope that you will share it with your circle of friends and family and social media. On behalf of Safe Humane Chicago, our fabulous crew, and everybody, all the volunteers and everyone who made tonight happen, my name is Jean Sparrow, and we all say thank you for your support, for your contributions, for your energy and your love. Stay safe and classy, Chicago.